I'm outside the Divine Mercy Parish, the historic church in St. John's on the corner of Walker and Mead. The church has been in the community since 1867. It burnt down on Easter of 1893 and was rebuilt in 1894. It was an Episcopal church when it was gifted to Bishop George Drozd in 2011.
When we received the church from the Eastern Diocese, I think is what it was.
Eastern Diocese. Mm-hmm.
The bishop there wanted to continue this to function as a church, but they were closing it because I think they were at that point down to like 2, maybe 3 congregants.
Drozd wanted to honor those wishes.
We were faced with an initial outlay of probably around $80,000 to $100,000 just to make it safe enough for people to continue to worship in there.
Drozd, who is also a registered psychologist, has continued to maintain the church over the years out of his own pocket by allocating 50% of his earnings from his practice toward its repairs and restoration.
But as the needs of the church increase in terms of repair, the congregation is much too small. And since I'm retiring, that portion of the income will be lost.
Drozd's first plan was to salvage what was possible of the historic building and then have it demolished.
And when news of that got into the community, there were a lot of people that responded to that. The comments and the reaction certainly caused me to think, okay, have we exhausted every conceivable possibility?
He has since made a commitment that the church will stay as it is over the next 12 months, in hopes that the community will donate their time, money, and skills to keep it standing. Drozd has also offered to match every donation. Wendy Ward grew up worshiping in the Episcopal Church and is now making it her mission to keep the building standing as a holy place, with the help of another community member, Jason Denovich.
I was baptized in this church. I was confirmed. My family went to the church. My family who's passed, their funerals were in this church. We worked hard to keep this church going, but as Bishop said, there were a lot of little construction issues that we just simply couldn't afford.
Yeah.
Denovich said they will need anywhere from $600,000 to $800,000 for the necessary repairs.
I think what they're going to try to do is raise some funds to buy them some time so that we can start to investigate, the possibility of grants.
Drozd says the ideal scenario is to find a person or group of people who appreciate the building as a place of prayer.
And if we get to that point, I would be more than happy to deed the property over without any strings to an individual or a group that may choose that direction.
The community has made it clear it doesn't want the church demolished. But will someone step up to save it in time? Reporting for Fox 47 News in your neighborhood of St. John's, Lauren Shields.